yeah, having all the games on there, that'd
35.
be absolutely amazing.
Oh, is it 35th?
No,
Oh,
30th.
I was going to say I got the date wrong, but nah, I'm right. All right, what's next?
What's next is me looking cautiously at Brayden as he pulls the...
Sorry, I am moving cords and cables across the floor.
Just an FYI, Brayden, the cord to the camera was very temperamental before, so
Yep, I'm being careful.
enjoy that.
If we go off, it'll just add to my tenseness. Rage. Anyway, yeah, so next up we got some viewer questions.
Viewer question time.
Let's get into it. We're a bit more organised for viewer questions this week. It's an actual segment with actual visions. The podcast people will love that.
Yeah. Papa.
Popeye.
I'm Papa the say. Podcast people, head on over to YouTube and watch this bit because it's great. Devon Nits got in touch with us over on our Facebook page. You can also do that on the Instagram page or drop us an email over at hackthedino.com, whatever you like. And he would like to know what's been your favorite art style in games. Now, I think we have two very different ideas of what's a really good art style in a game, Dan.
Did you see mine?
I saw yours, but I also know the arguments we've had about graphics being how important graphics are to a game. I'm pretty confident that you are more demanding with what your eyes devour. Personally, I love the graphic art from The Wind Waker. I loved it the first time I saw it.
I've more done like graphic style.
Well, art,
yeah.
graphic style.
Yeah.
For me,
Look
Wind
at
Waker...
that. That is beautiful. It's very so... What is that? Is that on...
That'd be the HD version on the
crisp,
the Wii U, yeah. Just gorgeous. I love the cell shading. I love the cartoony backgrounds. Everything about it. Journey's very similar to this. That cell shading.
It looks like Fortnite.
Again, not surprising.
It actually does.
It's a really, really cool visual style. I also really, really enjoy the large, detailed comic book type graphics of the Marvel vs. Capcom series. I don't know if we've got any of that footage. Oh, here we go. So big, huge, flowing sprites. We can see my favorite boy there, Ryu. There's Ken and Sean. They're going to take on Golden Iron Man.
Golden War Machine.
Oh, that's right. He was War Machine in this one because they couldn't get the rights for Iron Man for some reason. But you could get a skin where he was red and gold, so whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a bit weird.
There was a rights thing.
You're right. That's a beautiful... So that's just a really detailed pixel vibe.
No, it's got not so much pixel. I do like pixel art, but it's more of a comic book vibe. So the latest Marvel vs. Capcom, I did not like at all. That was uncanny valley rubbish. It was awful. I wanted these types, the big, beautiful sprites that they kept.
Chun-Li.
Yeah. That they made famous. This game was made famous because you also saw it in Marvel Superheroes and Children of the Atom and all those types of games. Yeah, even when you see the artwork for the store, the bollards and the advertising, the art is just amazing.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway, that's what I like. Dan, what do you like?
So my favorite art style or game style is 2.5D.
Hey-oh!
So games like Shadow Complex, which is on the screen now. So 2.5D for people who don't know. Oh, look at that guy coming in. Is so it's basically a side scroller, like a what are they called? Platformer.
Yep.
But in a 3D world. So it only has kind of really become popularized recently. This was one of the best ones, I reckon. Shadow Complex was amazing. Like, this game is just so good. So yeah, I just love this. Like, it feels like you're playing like an old school Handshake to the Past.
Yep.
But you've got the graphics of like modern day, like, so it's just got everything that I like in it. Another one, a good example is what came out yesterday. Mortal Kombat 11 is 2.5D.
Yep.
It's sideways scroller just on the base. What's that called? Just on a plane,
like screen.
One parallax.
Parallax.
But you're still in the 3D world, and I think this gives the developers an opportunity because it's like, you're not having to make the whole 3D world where everyone can look and find problems and everything. So you can get these 3D worlds that they can put an immense amount of detail in because, like, they don't have to create the whole world. They're just creating a section of the world. And I think it's why these games look so good, and why I think 2.5D games always look beautiful. Is because they can concentrate exactly what you see. Sorry, I'm just looking at Mortal Kombat. How ridiculous it is. Yeah, so that in my opinion is my favorite kind of art. Well, it's kind of an art style. It's like a game style. I might have like misread the question a little bit.
No. I think you nailed it. It's an art style. You like that? That crisp.
Well, this is a
attention to
2.5
detail.
D vibe, and also there's nothing new about it. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like a handshake.
No, I'm not a dev.
It's a handshake to the past on one plane. That's it.
Next question. Next one comes from Taylor Hemphill, who asks, or states, with Pokemon Detective Pikachu coming out soon, which looks amazing, and a Mario movie in the works, what Nintendo franchise should come to the big screen next?
What do you think, Ben?
Well,
well, yeah. Well, considering they've already used Mario and Pikachu, there's only one more that you could possibly want to do.
I want to turn this on the head a little bit. I want to make a pitch for a movie, and as you can see on the screen right here, because Braden clicked the button preemptively,
You got it.
is a Legend of Zelda movie. So my Legend of Zelda movie, what we can see here, by the way, is the IGN April Fool's Day joke they did about 8 years ago, where people actually believed that this was going to be a movie. Look at this. Who would believe that would be a movie?
Yeah, it's pretty fan service.
Anyway, so my pitch would be, it would start off with Link as a little kid in the Kokiri village waking up as he does at the start of every Zelda game, and he's just getting picked on by the other Kokiri. There's like...
There's such cockeries to him.
Yeah, there's like a tournament or something where Link has this crappy little wooden sword, and he gets bullied by Mido, and Mido gets his sword and like runs away with it, and Link's chasing after him, and he's getting picked on, and they sort of like toss it away from him and play keep away, and then they throw it into the Great Deku Tree, or the sacred grounds where you're not supposed to go. And then they go, oh, I guess you won't be taking part in the tournament now. So they all scarper off, and Link goes, oh, no.
About this, haven't you?
I'm going to go in there. I'm a writer. I do fanfics.
I'm going to make mine up as I go along.
So Link goes in there, and he finds his sword, but then he sees a better sword over there, and like the pedestal, and goes, oh, what's that? And goes over and pulls it out. And it's the Master Sword, but he doesn't age yet. So he goes back and he wins the tournament. But little does he know, by releasing the Master Sword, he's also released Ganon. So Ganon is released into the world.
Oh, Obi-Wan's in it.
There's stuff going down, and he's trying to race back. He wants to get back and put the sword back in, but when he arrives, Princess Zelda's there going, you're the one that stuffed us up. And then from there, you would go along the whole Ganondorf and Princess Zelda are in hiding, and Link going backwards and forwards through time. And just give me a Zelda film.
Yeah.
Just give me it.
Well, what I would do is not that.
Right.
So the Nintendo franchise, which I know something about, I would probably do Metroid.
Right.
So I've found an old fake Metroid trailer here.
This actually looks better than
so
the
mine
IGN
would just
one.
be set up in like very like Aliens.
Yep.
With that in that kind of metally like world. With
So what type of...
Samus.
So mine was more of a fantasy adventure movie. What's yours? A survival horror? Or...
Yeah, mine's like a survival horror kind of thing, like Aliens. So yeah, you got these like it even looks like Aliens, even this like fake trailer. And then you got Samus, and it's just basically a survival like kind of one. It goes in, and then you find out that maybe they're going in to kill this big thing, but maybe it's not as bad as you think it is.
It's worse.
No,
they're
the
Metroids.
Metroids were fine in the end.
No, they weren't. There was one Metroid that was fine.
Yeah,
because
that one one.
It mistook you for its mother.
Yeah, well, they find out that it's nice, that one. And then it's like that movie Baby. Remember that? The dinosaur one?
No.
From the 80s?
Oh, hang on. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Unlocked memory.
I just thought we had to just say what we should like redo, and I didn't know. I realized I had to do a pitch. And then in the end, she saves the universe, and that she goes home with her little Metroid, and they make friends. Little Metroids together. All little Metroids. The Metroids with a human arm hanging out of it because they made babies.
Oh.